G'day guys, what's cracking? Two Aussie here again. Today, what we're going to see, the new Arnott's range of chocolates. So these chocolates, I got them at the supermarket this week, $3 each. I actually should have looked how much they are normally, but I'd say they're probably about, I think they're $5 each. So a little bit of a saving there. I don't usually eat chocolate much, but I have tried all of these biscuit types in the past, and they've made these into a chocolate. It'll be interesting to see how they turn out and if they're anything like the biscuits. So just get in here. That's the wrong one. Hey guys, like I said, I bought them at the supermarket, and I was being very careful to pick out ones that weren't broken, because some of them, they probably get dropped and everything. They were like packet, you could see they were broken. So g'day Riley, what's cracking? Great to have you here again. I said on the live last night I'll do these chocolates, so here we are. This is my chance. So I was saying a lot of them were broken, so I took a lot of care to get the ones that weren't broken, and I've been trying to do this dodgy little setup to try and stand them up so you can see them. It's very shaky. I'm going to move it in a second, because if I bump the table I reckon everything's just going to fall over, but I did my best to make it look good. Chris, so how you going, mate? So guys, what I'll do is, we've got ice VoVo, ginger nut, Scotch finger, wagon wheel, and Jatz. I want to leave the Jatz till last, because I have a feeling that's going to be the one I don't like the most. I'm Ryan. How you going, mate? Great to have you here again. So I think the one I'm probably most interested in, I don't think I'm going to, ginger nut is probably what is like a really pretty plain biscuit. Scotch fingers plain, Jatz is very salty. The wagon wheel and ice VoVo are probably going to be the ones I want to try the most. Now guys, if this falls down I'm going to have to move everything. So here we go. Star Glover. Awesome selection. Yes, they're a new range in the supermarket. They're Arnott's. Same as the biscuits, but in a chocolate range. Wagon Wheel's looking good. It looks like it's got the red bits in it and the marshmallow. As looking at the packet. So guys, I thought I'd sit outside today. It's a bit of a warmish, well not warmish, but it's a nice day for winter. So I thought I'd do something outside for a change. The hard part here is going to be getting them open. Son Liam's inside. He'll probably get stuck into these. His mate Jacob might come up later. They can have some chocolate if they want. The good thing about this is they'll last a while, so you don't have to eat them all at once. So guys, that's a wagon wheel. Look at that. It's got some marshmallow bits in it. Looks pretty good. So let's give it a go. Looks like nuts or something underneath. Not bad. Bob Blanton, what's cracking? That is tasty, that one. Bit hard to eat it and talk, it's very chewy. But I did a live last night, and I told people on the live, well, I was talking about, planning on doing this in the next couple of days, and people that were here from Australia, like Australian people that were on the live, they said they didn't mind this one, Scotch finger. Someone said this was a beauty, that was their favourite. But someone said they hated this one. And I reckon, I'm not going to say I hate it, even if I don't like it, but I'm probably not going to be too mad about that one. It could surprise me. Hi Stephanie, nice. How's your subscriber doing? I'm doing great. Anyway guys, I've made a bit of a dodgy setup here. I couldn't find anything to get these things to stand up. They kept falling over. Just so you could have a good look at them. So But I'm not going to put them back in when I try them, because if I bump this table, I reckon everything's going to fall over. It's not very stable, that setup. That's quite good. Wagon Wheel. Good stuff. Just can't talk at the moment. That actually tastes quite close to Wagon Wheel, the actual Wagon Wheel themselves. They try and make ice creams into chocolate varieties too, and the ice creams don't seem to taste much like the chocolates. So guys, I'll give these a little review. I'll give that probably, as far as tasting like a Wagon Wheel, I'll give that 4. For taste and flavour, it's again 4. It's pretty good. Just have to make sure this doesn't all fall over. So now, Ice VoVo. When I was a kid, I remember my mother used to always be eating biscuits like this, even plain Scotch fingers, even the ginger nuts, the varieties in a packet. Ice VoVo, she used to have 2, and we used to have them as a kids. I used to love Ice VoVo. This one I'm a bit excited about, even though you can't really tell. I'm holding back my excitement. Well, Bob Blanton, I looked up 40-ounce bounce, and it sounds like death metal or something like that. It's not too bad. I had a bit of a look at it. I'll get back to that one day. Well, life at home. I've had the Wagon Wheel so far. That is yummy. It's very nice. I'm working down the way I think I would like them best to last, and this is going to be last because I have a feeling I'm not going to like that. That was my day so far. It's been pretty good, as usual. I've been trying to get onto this, but it hasn't been happening. I've been waiting for the sun to come out, to come on the back deck, because it's supposed to be a full-on sunny day, but it's a bit hit and miss today. Ice VoVo, guys, I'm excited. Dude, Riley Weaver is a boy. Now, I've done well with this. I like that. Straight away, 5 out of 5 stars. That's my best one so far out of the 2. Hello, how are you? Sorry, I can't say that. Sodai. And Ice VoVo, if you can see on the packet, it's sort of like a marshmallowy type thing, and then the actual biscuit, and then it's got like jam and it's got coconut. I can taste that coconut taste in there. It's really good. So very nice. Like that one. So as far as tasting like the actual biscuit that they're supposed to be, Ice VoVo, but it reminds me a little bit of Rocky Road, not exactly, but similar. And for taste, that's going to be the best so far, 5 stars. Very hard to talk when you're eating that. They had kettle chips and CC's Cadbury chocolates a few months ago. Sure if they were any good. I tell you the truth, I probably will never do any reviews on not my... I never eat chocolate much, but I like chocolates. So I've no idea what goes on with the chips. I mean, if I don't want to eat them, I'm probably not going to review. See, and talking about Cadbury, for some reason, because usually when these new things come out like this and in these blocks, they're Cadbury, and I never even looked at them at the brand. Of course, these biscuits themselves, when in a biscuit form, are Arnott's, and then when I looked at how I'm going to put a title, I went, oh, it's Arnott's. A good thing I didn't put Cadbury, and I looked at it. Weaver, have I ever reported someone? Well, there was someone in here last night, and people missed it right in the beginning. He came into my live the time before that and was carrying on with all this rubbish, and because Liam was moderating, as soon as the guy made a comment, he put him in timeout, which I didn't know you could do that. I thought, yeah, go and sit in the corner like a naughty little boy. But he was making some very inappropriate comments. But someone on that live, a few lives back, who was listening to that towards the end, or seeing that, actually reported them themselves. So that was good. I didn't have to do it. But no, I would just block people. Guys, I was hoping the sun would come out, but now it's full on in my face, so that's the problem. It'll go in a minute, it'll go behind the trees. So here we go, Scotch finger. Now you can buy Scotch finger biscuits as a Scotch finger, that sort of biscuit, plain biscuit. But I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if they still have them, but I know they used to. They used to have a Scotch finger that was chocolate coated. So I never tried. I actually did try that once, I think, some time ago. And we'll see if this tastes anything like that. I'll pick this and get this now because I'm thinking this will be my third favourite. Rap music, I don't know. I saw all sorts of things with this 40-ounce bounce. I don't know. I saw both. One was like a bit of death metal, one was rap. Can't say I'm too into the rap. I'm into more the heavy metal, 80s sort of stuff. Not easy to open. I should have bought a knife or something. No, dude, this is not the first meal I had today because I've got to go to work later, so I probably won't be eating again. But before I had this, I'm only going to have one strip of each, and then Liam and his mate can have the rest. I'll have some maybe later for dessert type thing. But I actually made, I bought a Turkish bread and I made like a little bit of a roll with it and baked it in the oven with some chicken and bacon and stuff, and that was alright. So Scotch finger. Looks a bit like nuts, but it's not. So this is it, Scotch finger. Let's give it a go. Yeah, best idea. I don't worry about even reporting them. It's probably not going to do anything anyway. So wait, China, you were saying last night that your video got taken down. What? I got to say, I'm not getting much of that Scotch finger taste in this one, but it's just a bit like different tasting chocolate. I'll eat it, but I'm not a fan. Yeah, I've got full on sun in my face here. I'll go like that. See how that works. I'll do that. There you go. Probably don't need to see my face anyway. Okay, the school made you do it. Yeah, probably not a good idea to film in school. My workplace is a pretty public place too, so I think about times maybe I'll do a little mukbang in the meal room, or we could get Domino's on a Tuesday because I'm working at night, but probably not a good idea. And the other thing with my work is there's always music going. You can't turn it off, and it could get copy striked anyway for music. So, so guys, this may end up being the one I don't like the most. I dislike. I'll give it a thumbs down. 2 and 2, we're going to give that one. To me, tastes nothing like biscuit and tastes nothing like good chocolate. Ginger nut. Will this thing tip? It's a dodgy setup. It's hanging in there so far. That's better. Sun's behind the trees a bit. It's actually getting a bit chilly, so I won't drag this live out too long, guys. I did want you to see what this is like. See what these are like. And they were $3 each this week, so that was a good saving. They're usually 5 each. There we go, ginger nut. I have had this type of biscuit, ginger nut, in the past, but it's been many years. I wouldn't even remember what it tastes like. I suppose it's supposed to have a gingery type of taste. Might be a bit hard for me to review this one because I can't remember what it tastes like. That's good. I like it. It's all coming back to me now what it used to taste like when I was a kid. It's nice. I just wonder, do they actually just crunch the biscuits up? That's what that tastes like, and that's what I'm expecting that's going to taste like. This one, so far, I think for what it tastes like the biscuit, it's coming back to me now what it used to taste like. I have had them many years ago. I'll give it a 4, and for taste, I'm going to give it a 4. Nice. Well, dude, if you get a suspension, get out and make lots of YouTube videos. Use the time wisely. Hopefully you won't get a suspension. I'm pretty sure Arnott's are an Australian company, but they've been in Australia for many years, even when I was a kid, over 50 years ago, or at least 50 years ago. Problem is I can't read it. Actually, talking about that, and saying Arnott's Biscuits Limited, a bit hard to talk at the moment. And something about 24 George Street, North Strathfield, New South Wales, Arnott's New Zealand Limited, free post, private bag, somewhere or other in Auckland. New market in Auckland. So I guess they're Australian. Good chance of that trademark. Owned and used under license by Arnott's Biscuits Limited. Arnott's Biscuits Limited, made in Australia. Nothing about any other country there except a bit of a New Zealand thing, but there's probably an office or a part in New Zealand where they make these as well. If anyone's here from New Zealand, I know we have High Country Fly Life who may know about this, but he's not here at the moment. I don't expect him to be. He's in everything that I do lately, but If he can leave a comment if he reads this bit, if he hears this bit, about what's going on in New Zealand with these Arnotts. I'm pretty sure they're pretty much an Australian company. So that, I really like it. Let's get on to the big one. See you later, Stephanie. Thanks for dropping in. Always appreciate it. So what I'll do, when I have this last one, is get rid of this little dodgy setup. So yes, we're at China. I had some lunch. I'm having a little bit of chocolate. And then I'm off to work a little bit later. So I haven't eaten too much today. I know you worry about how much I eat, but it's not as bad as it looks. G'day, High Country. I just mentioned your name. Someone was asking, we're doing some Arnott's chocolate, new Arnott's chocolates here in Oz, and they're the same as the biscuits, but it's mentioned something about New Zealand on the back of the pack because somebody was asking, are they Australian? And I know that if I drive down about 50 to 60 kilometres down the road here, there's actually a factory there that's the Arnott's factory, which isn't all that far from me really. But what's going on in New Zealand with these things? Do you have them over here? Not the actual chocolates, the biscuits of these chocolates. And what's happening too is, to fill you in a bit more, I've tried Wagon Wheel, Ice VoVo. These are new range in Australia, that's why I'll be interested to see if they're in New Zealand. Scotch finger and ginger nut. Had a little bit of each, had a bit of a review. Now I've been saving what I think is going to be the worst till last, but I've got to tell you, this one so far hasn't been the best. Scotch finger. There you are. Let's give the Jatz a go. Now Jatz crackers are a bit of a plain sort of biscuit that are a bit salty. Not something I really would eat apart from having chocolate. But they're a little round biscuit that you use to put in dips and stuff like that, and just as a little appetizer type thing. Cracker biscuits, so let's see what these are like. That's the Jatz crackers. That one. So there's the answer to, or was part of the answer to whoever asked that question. In New Zealand they have the Arnott's biscuit factory as well. I don't know if the one is still down on the highway here, like miles down. I haven't been down there for ages, so probably is still there. Been there forever. So guys, Jatz crackers, so far not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Sorry guys, I'm coughing because I'm talking too much. No, I'm not a snacker. I only usually eat, sometimes only twice a day, depending on how much I have. Most days, like yesterday, I had 3 meals. That's one thing I'm not a snacker. I don't go around grazing like that. I know a lot of people do, and that's okay. It's up to them, but it's just never been my thing. So that's the Jatz. I've got to tell you guys, even though I thought it was going to be pretty crap, it hasn't got much taste at all. It just tastes like chocolate with bits in it. So because that one didn't disappoint me, I'll give it 3.5 for taste. But for taste and like it, I'll give it a 1. It doesn't taste like a biscuit. 1 star for that. 1.5 for taste. That's alright. With chocolate. Just Jatz taste. It's a tiny bit there. You can taste a little bit, but it's not very strong. Yeah, Bob Bland, maybe you should upload some of your own 40-ounce bounce. Do your own version of it. Make up your own bounce. Yeah, I don't do that. If I feel like a snack, I'll just wait. I don't actually feel like that. A good thing to do though, if you feel like a snack, is just have a piece of fruit. Not that I do it. I'm not saying that I do it, but it is a good idea. Little review, and if you're here in Oz, let me know if you tried any of these. I'm pretty sure China won't have tried it because he doesn't want to eat stuff like this at the moment. I know you're watching what you eat. So like I said, I might have it. Actually, what I might do is have a bit more of the ones I actually like. Because I like this I's VoVo. That's very good. So, wait, China, how'd you go with your fasting? Never heard much about that. Stop fasting, but did you get through it? You're a crack up, Bob. Crack me up. High country turned out to be the one I liked the most, and then I liked the Wagon Wheel. That was pretty good too. I gave this a good score. I think it was 4 and 4. 4 stars for taste and 4 stars for tasting like the biscuit. Yeah, it went good. I enjoyed doing it too. It was great. It was pretty good. I can taste the jam sort of taste. I suppose had like a jam in the middle, the actual biscuits. I tell you, dude, I wouldn't even know how to count calories. I just don't worry. Although this is going to be a lot of calories, I'm sure. Well, I can't say I can actually taste the coconut. I can notice the coconut bits in it, but that's the first thing when I ate it that I sort of noticed was it did have a coconut sort of taste. So, and now I'm getting a bit of the jam. You can see, oh, you can't see it from there probably, but right on the corner there, there's a big blob there. It's like a jam, but even that's probably not jam. It's probably just some sort of lolly type thing. So it's got the taste. I don't know what they put in it, but it's got the taste. To wear glasses. Actually, I can see something here saying raspberry. Well, there you go. I was pretty right. Here it is. Biscuit bits, Coke. There you go. They're jellies, like I thought. Jelly, lolly type thing. Okay, soon we've done that, and I just noticed that That's that one. Like I said, guys, most of the time this is just a bit of a muck around. I don't do any research. Like I said, because I don't eat chocolate much, I thought this was going to be Cadbury, and then when I saw Arnott, I clicked with me. I was like, oh yeah, Arnott's make the biscuits, don't they? Wagon Wheel. Creamy milk chocolate packed with crunchy biscuit bits, raspberry flavoured lollies, and marshmallows. So we've got a bit of raspberry going on there. It's got raspberry flavoured lollies and marshmallows. But it's probably what's in the biscuit too. Yeah, dude, it's on the back, but I can read that. I can't read what's on the back. The writing's too small. I haven't got my glasses. I need glasses. That's what happens when you get old. See, it says ingredients, but I can't read all that. So I'm going to have to give that one a miss. I'll tell you what, if you're that interested, go to the supermarket and buy one for $3, or just give yourself something to do when you're at the supermarket. Give it a bit of a read. Sorry, dude, I can't read that, and I haven't got my glasses with me. I was thinking maybe I'm going to have to get contact lenses when I do a video. I don't want to wear glasses. I hope you're a fast reader. Yep, that probably looked better there than it does me looking at it. Riley, I always get a thumbs down. But I got 6 thumbs up, so, 6 to 1's not bad. Now, I'm not going to probably be going too long here. I've got things I have to do. And as usual, I was planning on starting earlier. But, which one did I just try then? Nice VoVo. I can actually taste like a little bit of coconut bits in my teeth. That's what I keep telling Liam. Just eat whatever you want and bulk up. Don't worry about it until you bulk up. Then worry about what you eat. Then you can turn up, get ripped. That's funny on the back of that. Look at that. I think it's the bottom of the marshmallows. It's on the whole bottom of it. The other one I ate was like that too. You can see the marshmallows in it too. That's why this has got so much good flavour, I think. I like this one. Hi, how are you? Haven't heard from you before. Alec Plays, yo, what's up? What's cracking? We're just doing a little review on these chocolates. A new chocolate that are the type of, same as the biscuits that they make here in Australia. A few biscuits Arnott's make. And we've tried them all. We're getting towards the end of the review. We've got the Jatz, Scotch finger. I did have them standing up, but the thing I had in mine was a bit rocky, so I got rid of it. Didn't want it to fall over. Just having a bit of this wagon wheel one, and then that'll probably be the end of the video. It's getting a bit late and a bit cold here. I thought I'd sit outside for a change, because the sun was out and it was a bit warm for a winter's day, but... G'day Awesome Epic Adventures, what's cracking? We're just looking at some of these new chocolates. You've probably seen them in the supermarket, the Arnott's ones. So far, most of them aren't too bad, but these two actually, funny that they're together. These two I wasn't that mad about, especially the Scotch finger. I thought the Jatz I wouldn't like so much, but the Jatz doesn't taste much like Jatz. It's just like a chocolatey thing with bits in it. Nice chocolate, but that's about it. Cute Land, I was thinking the same thing, High Country. I've never seen Cute Land before either. I'll have to go back and check out their channel after the live. I'm glad you like it, because I wasn't too impressed. And someone else on my live last night said, good to know somebody likes it. I'm not saying I don't like it, but it wasn't my favourite. These two are the best. Well, actually, that one was good too. So I better settle down a bit because I'm going to end up eating them. See you later, China. I'm going to eat that fish from Red Rooster one day. It will happen. So anyway, this is one reason too I was saying earlier that I'm not a big sweets person, or especially chocolates, but oh, is it going? Oh yeah, that's right, you said something about that. It's a matter of finding time to do it. There's something else I want to do too. But there's so many things I want to do, that's the problem, not enough time. It does taste good, but why I don't usually eat chocolates much, I'll go and buy a packet of chocolate biscuits and I'll eat either half or the whole packet. It's like binge eating, and probably better I don't, and these days I don't feel like that sort of stuff much anyway, but in the old days I used to buy a packet of biscuits and I'd think, oh, I'll only eat half, and then I'd eat the whole bloody lot. So anyway guys, that's a beauty. If you get a chance to try these things, give them a go. See if we can get them all in the picture again. Not easy to do, but that's the whole range. Not bad. I wouldn't go and buy all 5 if you don't want too much chocolate. But for me, those 3 were the best. Those 2 are average. But as far as the chocolate themselves go, the chocolate's pretty good in them. Yeah, I used to try and do that work while I was watching videos and commenting and that sort of thing. It was very hard to do what I do and to do that. You don't want to drop your phone either. Yeah, try the Wagon Wheel, it's good. And the Ice VoVo is great too. Ginger nut surprised me because I didn't think it would taste so good, but it's not bad. Anyway guys, I'm going to have to head off and I've got to do some things. But again, I want to thank everyone for coming in. Thank you for your support. Hope you enjoyed that little review of the Arnott's chocolates. If you can get them, try them out, even if it's just one of your favourites. Which one you think would be your favourite? $3 this week in the supermarket, so that's good, usually 5. So guys, I'll just have to look at this comment first. Oh, and you don't get any work done, do you? Good price on sale, yeah they were. Last week they were in the same place where I got them this week. Last week they were 2 for $6, which works out $3 each. But because there's a 5th one, to buy it on its own, it would have cost me $5 for the extra one, or I would have had to buy another one to get two for $6. So this week worked out a couple of dollars cheaper than it would have last week. So that's why I've got them this week. The actual chocolate is pretty good, and Arnott's do make these as biscuits, so they do make chocolate, so it's pretty good. They pretty much know how to make chocolate, so it's quite nice. I like it. Anyway, guys, that's well and truly enough chocolate for me for one day, or actually for maybe for 1 year. So I'll say goodbye and thank you for coming in. I know there's still people here, and I'd love to stay and chat, but I really got to get on. Thanks for coming in, and remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo!